Welcome to the Vintage Girl Next Door. My name is Lacey, and today, as you can see, I have this fun Elsa look for you. So if you want to see how I got this makeup look and a little bit more of this outfit, then stick around. Okay, so we will get started. I already have my foundation and concealer on. We are going straight into brows, and I am using a Ulta brow pencil, and it is in the shade light brown. I'm just kind of filling them in like I normally do, kind of 50s-ish, kind of higher arches on them. And I'm using light brown because obviously Elsa is a blonde and not a redhead, so I'm going to use my wig that I styled in my last video. So I will link that video in the eye in case you have not seen it. Brows are done. Going in for eyeshadow. I'm using my Sleeping Beauty palette and just going in with that kind of cool tone brown first off with a super fluffy brush and just putting that in to the crease. Just doing a little transition shade, now going in with the lighter pink and layering that over top. And Elsa's eyeshadow in the movie is a really pretty purpley color, so that's what I'm doing, but it kind of like blends pink to purple, it seems like. So now I've got a little bit denser of a brush, and I went in with that lighter violet shade. And now going in with the darker purple shade on an even more dense brush. Just packing that on my lid. Trying to eliminate as much fallout as possible. And I'm kind of doing like a cat eye shape, kind of towards the outside of the eye, making it a little triangle shape. And now I'm just taking that blending brush, the super fluffy one, and just going over the edges of the colors so that it blends together nicely. It's just didn't put any more product, just a clean brush. And now going in with the Besame Cosmetics Infinity Stone collection. They have a super pretty shimmery purple, and I am packing that on the lid. That color is so pretty. And you don't need even, I didn't wet the brush or anything, like this is just it going on. It's so good. And I'm just making sure that I've got a nice even coat. And now going in with Besame Mermaid Lagoon and using that white kind of iridescent shimmer, putting that on the inner corner. I'm also going to end up using that shade as a highlighter because for Elsa I wanted like a really kind of iridescent, frosty, shimmery kind of a look. And so that shade is perfect for that. And this is kind of an iridescent white as well eyeshadow. I'm just putting that right under the brow bone. And that one is a Kat Von D. Now I'm going in for liquid liner. I'm just doing my normal winged liner with black. NYX Epic Ink, and now I'm going in and doing white on my waterline with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, and the shade is Milk. And now doing a little contour, not super harsh of one, using my Physicians Formula bronzer in the shade Bronzer, and just contouring a little bit under my cheekbones and a little bit under my jawline. Now going in with the Sleeping Beauty blush palette from Besame, and I'm taking that light pink and going in with the blush. And Elsa has a really extra blushy, rosy look, and so that's what I was going for here. And also I think it's just because she's out like in the cold, and so her cheeks and nose and chin are quite pink. And so I'm just blending that, and now I'm going in with the Sleeping Beauty powder, and that has a kind of a pink tint to it, and I thought that it would work really pretty to add a little bit of pink to my nose and chin without it being too much. that was that. Now I'm going in with NYX Epic Ink pencil in brown, and I'm adding in some freckles because did you know that Elsa has freckles? She does. I think you tend to notice them more on Anna, but yeah, Elsa definitely has freckles too, so I thought it would be fun to add those in. And I think the hardest part about doing these, honestly, is making it not look too symmetric and making it look kind of more random. That's really hard for me anyway, so just doing my best to make them not all look the same and not be all like evenly spaced. So yeah, this was actually like my first attempt at doing makeup freckles, so I'm okay with how it turned out for a first attempt. Now going back in with that powder, and I decided to just dust some of that pink, translucent pink powder over top of the freckles to just tone them down a tiny bit, and then also just to make it look a little bit more like real, I guess. Now going in with the highlight, and I'm using that color I showed you earlier, that iridescent, really pretty shimmery iridescent white from the Mermaid Lagoon eyeshadow palette, and really just kind of going ham with the highlight because I feel like glowy, like super pretty, shimmery look. And now I'm using some setting spray. I usually don't use setting spray, but this also is adds a little bit of like shine and glow. And now going in with lips, I'm just using my NYX lip liner first to fill in the lips, and this is the shade Kitten Heels. And for lipstick, I'm going in with Besame Cosmetics Sleeping Beauty Collection in the shade Maleficent, and it's a pretty dark pink, and it looks a little bit even darker over top of that lip liner. And next up, I'm going in with some lashes. House of Lashes Iconic Light. And this is the finished makeup look. Now time to change and put on the wig, and I'll see you in a second. For my outfit, this entire thing is either thrifted or made by me. I thrifted this amazing silver lurex dress, and I actually thrifted it a few years ago, but ended up being perfect for this look. And the shoes I thrifted as well. And the cloak I thrifted a white fur scarf and I used that for the trim. And then the material, the snowflake material, I got at Joann's. And the belt I already had. And then you saw me style the wig in my last video. Also, the earrings that I am wearing are vintage. They were given to me by a friend. I had so much fun creating this look, and let me know in the comments if there's any other Disney princesses you would like to see me do in a vintage style. I feel like that would be a really fun series, so you'll have to let me know about that. much for watching. I sure hope that you enjoyed watching me transform into Vintage Elsa. And if you did, feel free to give this video a like and leave me a comment. I love to hear from you in the comments below. And also, if you are not subscribed already, you're going to want to do so. I have another fun look planned, and spoiler alert, it's for Anna. So you're going to want to stick around and see that, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye!